Hello, YouTube people. Well, our anniversary was the day before yesterday, 19 years of marriage, and it was an awful day, I have to be honest. This little guy, he barked for 14 and a half hours straight. We tried everything we could do to get him to stop, and there just was no stopping him whatsoever. I got so frustrated that I contacted the rescue organization. I'm like, I am at my wit's end. I don't know what to do for him. I need to speak to his previous owners if I can, because we need to find out what makes this little dog tick. Why is he acting this way? And the lady that runs the organization, she's wonderful. She called me yesterday, talked to me for quite a while, and I told her, that we actually had to go and get a collar that vibrates when he barks like that, just to get him to stop. So yesterday we had a better day. He only barked a few times because this collar will beep at him before it gives him that good, vibration there. And it's not a shock collar, it's a vibration. I will not use a shock collar on an animal. I don't believe in that whatsoever. And in the interim, the lady that runs the organization that we got him, Charlie, from, she gave me his previous owner's name and number, and it told me that it was okay that she had called them, and they said it was fine that I call him, so I did. Lovely woman. And we got some insight into him. He's a spoiled, rotten little dog, is what he is. And so he is used to commanding the attention. He is used to having a male home with him all the time. And they, live down in Southern California. And they had a sliding glass door, so he would just go to the door. He would bark. He would be let out. And he would bark to come in, so he'd be let in. So it was, whenever he wanted out, he could just simply go out. And that's not the case here, because like I was explaining to his previous owner, we're not fenced. And so he can't just go. We have coyotes. There's the occasional cougar sighting. I mean, we haven't seen one on our property, but it's been talked about, like on the local Facebook groups and so forth, that there have been cougar sightings. And so no, he can't just run, and that would not be responsible. We won't do that. We will eventually let him go outside off leash, just as we do with Rose, once we feel confident that he won't get distracted by a rabbit, because that's one thing she did tell me, is he likes to chase squirrels and rabbits and birds. And it's like, well, I don't know how much he'd chase our birds, because geese bite. And I don't want him to, get going on geese. So we're keeping them separate for now. But we do have a lot of rabbits around here. And the last thing we need to do is go and cut him out of a big bramble. So that's what's going on with him. There's no nefarious things that happened. He was never abused. He was very much loved. From what I understand, and this could be completely off base, but I think that it was a married couple that had him. They had 2 kids. Now, they had him for 5+ years. I think the guy got sick. And so I don't know. I what I'm thinking is that they didn't feel that they could afford to keep him anymore. So they tried to rehome him to their family, but they couldn't find anybody that would take him. So they contacted the rescue agency and said, what do we do? Because we don't want to take him to the pound. And she's like, oh, no. They tried to get him a home down in San Diego. Once he got down there, and I thought, well, if he barks like he barks with us, it's no wonder they didn't want him. But that was not the case. The thing is that the guy had some personal losses in his life, and he did not want a 7-year-old dog. He wanted a puppy. So then after that, he came up here to us. We did want an older dog. We did not want a puppy. Puppies chew. I have an oxygen machine. We have too much stuff for a puppy to get into, so we did not want that. And so basically, what we got was a spoiled, rotten little brat, and we love him very much. Yesterday was a great day for him. Today is looking like a great day. It's 11 o'clock, and this is what he's doing. So that is the story of Charlie. And I made a new friend in his previous owner, and she has my number. I have her number, and we told each other to call at any time. And I think it really settled him down to hear her voice over the phone. She was funny. She says, I don't touch dogs or cats. I don't touch animals, but I like them. So he would sit in the kitchen while she cooked, and he did that with Bob last night when Bob cooked dinner. So I think that's where he was like with me. He's like, wow, you're wanting to touch me, but I do touch animals because I love animals, and I touch them. They sleep with me. I don't care. So that is what's going on with Charlie. So no, we're not giving up Charlie. We're not giving up on Charlie. Charlie has found his forever home, and I'm hoping that he needs to realize that the sun doesn't, well, it does rise and set in him, but he has to share that with 5 other animals in the house. And so with that, I will say later.